Another year is ending and most people are about to set the same financial goals they didn't hit last year. This isn't about budgeting better next year, it's about fixing the system that quietly failed. The people who actually change their finances use this window. They use the next 10 days to fix what failed and they set the system for next year. They don't set goals, they set systems, they build systems. I know this because I used to set New Year resolutions, new goals every year, and it always failed. But December 2017, I did something completely different and it changed my life forever. I went from a low-paying $30,000 a year entry-level income to a multi-seven-figure net worth, zero consumer debt, multiple rental incomes, and financial stability in just 6 years. Not by working hard, but by taking advantage of the last 2 weeks of every year. So in this video, I'm showing you the 6 things that I do every December, step by step, so you don't start January reacting, catching up, or repeating the same goals again. I'm Cynthia. Welcome to the #1 fastest growing community of women stepping into financial freedom and quiet wealth in 2026. Money flowing, investment compounding, debt-free, and a peaceful life that you can finally breathe. So go ahead and subscribe because your future self is already in this community. Let's get into it. #1, I call this your money recap because most people have no idea where their money actually went all year. You don't need discipline for this. You just need complete honesty. Pull up the last 12 months of your bank statement or your budgeting app. You are answering just 3 questions only. How much did I actually make this year? How much did I actually spend? And what is left? Surplus or deficit? That's it. No categories yet, no fixing anything, just get the data first. Now here is the trick most people miss. Count your savings and investment as spending. Why? Because if you keep savings separate, you will see a surplus and you will think you're doing great, when really that surplus is just money sitting there doing nothing for you. If you count savings as spending, your surplus shows you the real leftover money. Money that could have been working for you but wasn't. For example, if you see a $1,000 surplus at the end of the year, that's not money that you already saved. That's $1,000 that sat in your bank account earning 0.01%. That tells you that you could have been investing an extra $70 a month without even hurting. Now do this for all 12 months and you will see a pattern. Maybe you're overspending in the winter, emotional spending, or too much time indoors. Maybe you overspend in the summer, weddings, vacations, festivals. These aren't random. They are showing you patterns. This is why data is very important. And once you see the pattern, you can now begin to create systems to control those patterns. #2, your yearly audit. I call this plugging the leaks. The average household pays for 4 streaming devices totaling about $89 a month. I used to do that. That's $1,068 yearly on just movies and shows. I know for a fact that you have at least one subscription that you forgot about because I always do. It's always the random free trials that you never cancel. These quietly chip away and over the year, they really add up. So here is the play. Go through every recurring payment, subscriptions, memberships, streaming platforms, software, apps, anything, and cancel or pause anything that you're not using right now. There's nothing wrong with paying for the things that you truly enjoy, but make sure that they are actually serving you. So once you've done that, move to your bigger bills. This last few days of the year is really where you put the foundation in. Your phone, internet, insurance. This is where the real savings are. Call them up, renegotiate better prices, or you switch to a competitor. Go to a comparison website. 10 minutes could save you about $1,000 a year if you renegotiate or if you switch a plan to a different competitor. Action #3, let's build your financial foundation. Now that you've trimmed the West, it's time to rebuild your foundation so it can prepare you for the next year. Step 1, check your emergency fund. Do you have at least 3 to 6 months of your basic expenses saved? If you had it at the start of the year, did you dip into it? Is it still enough? Because your income might have gone up or your expenses might have gone up. I just did mine and I have to add more money to my 6-month saving fund because prices of things went up. It's no longer enough. If your rent went up, if your insurance went up, if you have kids now or pets, your savings fund probably needs a top up. So recalculate calculate your basic living expenses, just the essentials, and top that off. Then make sure that it's in a high yielding savings account, 4 to 5% interest at least. For me, I use American Express and Ally. Step number 2, investment. Any cash sitting above your savings is losing a lot of money every year to inflation, 3 to 4%. So go ahead and move it to your investment. Anything above your emergency fund that you don't need in the next 3 years, invest it. Action number 4, max out your free money. Don't leave thousands of dollars on the table. Before the year ends, there is free money sitting on the table with your name on it. And most people leave a lot of money because they think it's too complicated. It's not. Number 1, max out your employer match 401k. It is free money, 100% return. If your employer matches it, max it out. Check your enrollment. Make sure you're contributing at least enough to get the full employer match. Number 2, use your tax allowances before they reset in the new year. So you max out your Roth IRA. The contribution this year is about $7,000. If you don't max it out, you lose that tax-free space forever. Number 3, tax loss harvesting. If you have investments sitting at a loss, go ahead and sell them before the year end so you can offset capital gains somewhere else. It's not about timing the market. It's about being very smart with what the tax system allows you to do. Number 4, use charitable donations to reduce your taxes. Don't leave any free money on the table. Now, let's give your money direction for 2026. Action number 4, set very clear financial goals. No more vague wishes. This year, we are taking freedom back. Now that you've got the basics covered, it's time to look ahead. What do you want your money to do for you in 2026? I'm not talking about vague things like, I want to save more money or I want to be better with money. Something specific that you can track and you can measure. For example, save $10,000 for a house deposit by saving $1,000 every month, or pay off $5,000 in credit card debt by paying $500 every payday. Something specific, something that you can measure and track. Give every dollar a purpose for the next 12 months. If you don't have a plan, your money will just slip right through your fingers and you'll be wondering, where did it all go? If your goals change halfway through the year, adjust it. I am constantly adjusting my goals, especially this year. Maybe you get a raise. Maybe you have an unexpected expense. Just update your tracker and you will instantly see how it affects your end goal. This takes about 20 minutes for you to set up, but once it's done, you have a clear financial roadmap for the entire year. All you do is track every payday to see how the system is running for you. So now let's make it all stick. Action number 5. Create automation because you really want to remove willpower. This is where everything comes together. You have reflected, you have adjusted, and you have set goals. This is a system you've created. Now it's time to make it all stick. And you do that by creating a system that runs in the background without relying on your willpower or your discipline. Because when emotions kick in, I'm telling you, discipline and willpower will be out the window. Goals are great, but life gets busy. And if your plan depends on remembering to move money around every month by yourself, it's not going to happen. So step 1, automate things. Set up automatic transfer to your savings, to your investment, that's your Roth IRA and your brokerage account, your retirement account, 401k. Schedule bill payments for the same day each month, ideally right after payday. Schedule money to go into your savings and investment before you even see what is left. If you set this engine up and let it run, oh my goodness, you will feel so much peace in your life and you will be amazed at the result that you will see by the end of next year. This one change will do more for your long-term finances than any budgeting app could ever do. Automate your sinking funds. These are smaller savings pots for predictable but irregular expenses. Car maintenance, holidays, birthdays, annual insurances if it goes up. Put a bit aside every month. It will help you avoid those stressful big bill moments that blow up your budget. For example, I just have to change all 4 tires of my car and I didn't plan for that expenses. But because I've been setting aside the sinking fund, a little money every payday, now I'm able to go change all those tires without stress. Remove friction, make things simple. Keep it super simple. Any system that is complex, you are not going to be able to stay consistent. So you set up your environment so it's easier for you to make good decisions than bad ones. Keep your emergency fund in a separate bank so you're not tempted to touch it. Link your investment account directly to your main bank so moving money just takes seconds. Have obligation accounts and automate a capped percentage there so that when family calls, you no longer feel guilty for saying no because the system decides for you. The less friction your system has, the more likely you are to stick to it. Create a simple money dashboard. I personally can't deal with those over-exaggerated budget trackers. It gives me anxiety and makes me feel like I don't have enough money. I love to keep my life very simple. I just want to see 4 things on the dashboard. What came in, what did I spend, how much did I invest, and what is left. I don't need to see 800 different colors and tabs and graphs everywhere. This tracker helps you to see progress. Even small progress builds a whole lot of motivation for you. And this progress is what keeps your system alive when the excitement fades away. I have attached the tracker that I currently use and it's free and the link is in the description below. Now, if you do this within the next 2 weeks, you will have a crystal clear picture of where your money went in 2025. No more guessing. You will have hundreds, maybe thousands saved from cutting subscriptions and switching providers. You will have 6 months of emergency savings. Now you're protected. You will max out tax allowances and employer match. You didn't have to leave free money on the table. And you will have clear financial goals for 2026. Now you know exactly what you're building towards. And finally, you will have a money system that runs itself. No more willpower required. Most people will skip this. They will pour champagne on New Year's Eve, make resolutions on January 1st, and by February, they are right back to where they started. That was me before December 2017. Don't be most people. Here is what I need you to hear. 2026 can be your best financial year, but only if you use this last 10 days very wisely. And if you need help building your custom money system personalized to your income, your expenses, your goals, and the result you want in life, I have a free strategy call and the link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching and I see you in the next video.